Ladies, gents, and llamas of all denominations, I am back and I am super excited because this is a video that's like 2 years in the making. I have never done anything on Kickstarter or Indiegogo or anything like that before, but I saw something that I said I really wanted to get in on when I saw it. And I learned a valuable lesson. Number one, those things take a long time. But this is something called the Goat tool. It's a multi-tool. So my first investment in a crowd-funded device, it has just come. And it was a good lesson for me learning about the process, not only of jumping into a crowd-funded invention kind of thing, but also I have to say, although it took 2 years from my initial investment to the product being delivered right now, just got it out of the mailbox. They were very good. Every month we got an update from the company, an email update telling us where they were in terms of patent, in terms of going from paper design to prototype to test run to development, all that stuff. I had no idea how much went into the design and development and the whole process. And so here's a side note, guys. I'm on the verge of I don't want to jinx it. You may see a Doc P design knife being run out soon. Anyway, I am so intimidated now having seen what goes into it all. But this is brand new. You might have seen a couple videos on YouTube. This is the Goat. Now, the thing about what makes this really special is it is very modular. You can plug and play different tools into this thing as you see fit. And I didn't have a lot of money in the initial funding, or I would have. There are so many different things, different tools, and they actually will let you get the STLs on their website. You can order different tools on their website. And the only thing I bought into extra was the brass scales, because I thought that would be really cool. But depending on how this all turns out, I might get some of the other tools that go into it. So we've got Goat tools, okay? And like I said, so you see how these hook in? So you can actually take the tools that are in here, take them out, and just replace it with different tools of all kinds of varieties. Now this right here, this is what they call the Kickstarter configuration. So this is as it comes. It's kind of blocky, it's kind of chunky. Okay, this is their first design. Their first production run design. I mean, I'm sure they'll refine it over time. It's not as streamlined looking now that I'm looking at it, and it's like, so here I open the box with a Gerber, and you can see Gerber's had years and years to develop a shape. I have a Leatherman mutt somewhere around here. I have a lot of multi-tools, and yes, it is a very boxy design, but I love that it's spring-loaded. You've got replaceable wire cutter blades here, which not every multi-tool comes with. You can see you've got your, every company calls these two different tools. So needle nose pliers and regular pliers. But again, the real functional part here is that we've got these tools that can be replaced. And so let me show you what comes on. I'm so excited that this is finally here because I've been just tracking it the whole time. Now, I am not familiar with how you go about replacing the different tools. That's a whole thing we're gonna have to look into. So we've got a saw. And that is, based on other multi-tools that I've seen, this saw looks very aggressive and will make short work of, wood, plastics, things like that. The tools are all locking, and I just realized I don't even know how to unlock them. How do we do this? Stardate, supplemental. I'm just an idiot for not having watched the video that they clearly sent many links out to. So regarding the locking factor with the tools, they made it so easy. So this is basically a leaf spring, and all you got to do to unlock things very easily is push on the rest of the tools that are still in the closed position, and it opens that leaf spring. So you can easily one-handed unlock the tools. You can one-handed open the tools, they lock, and then all you got to do is push on the tools, and that pushes that leaf spring. And basically, I'm an excitable moron who doesn't like to take the time to read the instructions, but we know this, and it's a very well-engineered tool. Something else that I won't talk about in the whole thing that I missed completely is that this whole flat area is basically a pommel hammer area. I'm saying it now because I won't mention it at all. The reason that they did it like this is because other multi-tools that have like a separate hammer section, basically it comes out and increases the size of the tool, and they wanted it to be as compact as possible. But this is a solid steel, basically insert part that you can use to hammer stuff in, or just knock people in the head or whatever you want. So there. I didn't watch the instructional video they sent me a link to. I was so excited. I just wanted to get to this. There we go. Well, I don't know if that's the way you do it, but that's how it goes. Here, we'll just open this all up. This is something that I really liked, by the way. So let's put the saw down. Okay. We've got a, this is a, oh man, wire stripper and a small hex right there, right? Oh, that's not a wire stripper, that's a nail nick, sorry. But here we've got a flathead, and it's got a 1/4-inch bit driver slot in it, so you can use your 1/4-inch bits, which is cool. This is an awl and a punch right there, which is cool. This functions as, I believe, a bottle opener and a larger, wrench and slot driver over there. So the number 11 blade holder I love because I can use this at the shop all the time, because you're always using, you guys have seen over and over how many various blade holders and stuff that I use, and I have a plethora of number 11 blades. So this is awesome that this is a standard tool on it. And again, if if it's not a tool that you're likely to use, you can replace it with something else that you are more likely to use. And I think I just found the lock release, or no, I didn't. We have some pretty hefty scissors, spring-loaded. Nice hot scissor action there. Over here we also have a knife blade, and I forgot what. There's going to be all sorts of text in this. Now I know this knife blade is replaceable with other blades of higher quality steel. Very smooth, very nice. I think there's other knife blade shapes available as well that you can use. And then, how do we get, there we go. Shoot, there we go. And then a magnetic standard bit holder right here as well. I got to get a little bit better at using the mechanics of this whole thing. I took a tool out. I have no idea what I'm doing. Guys, I have no idea what I'm doing with this yet. Okay, I'm getting it now. Okay. Sorry, they sent a full instructional video on how this works, and I just did not watch it yet. So this unlocks your tools. I'm seeing, right? Yeah? This is what unlocks the tools so that you can take them out and then modularly put other things in. And how does it exactly work? I don't know, because I did not watch the instructional video, because you guys know how I am. But they have such a plethora of different tools that you can get. And the thing that's giving me trouble is the magnetic. There's a magnet on this to hold the bits in. But that is so easy to change. Once you get the feel for it, It's very easy to get these things. There we go. And now it's locked in. I need to get this one back in. I see there's a very small change in the contour of this bar. So there we go. All right, got it. All right. Sorry, and I'm fumbling with it. This is a brand new tool in my hands with a brand new mechanical system. So don't blame the tool, blame me right now. I think it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But what I'm really excited to do now is to look at other tools that they have, and start swapping some stuff out and seeing if there's other things I might want to get. Now, on their website, so they're currently taking pre-orders for the next batch. They are, and rightfully so, not going to they're not going to fulfill anyone else's orders until they get all of the the original backers all of their orders done. And they've got quite a bit. This thing met its goals and then some. I don't know. I was frustrated. I was really frustrated because I guess, like I said, it was my first time backing any kind of project, and I didn't understand, how long it takes, I guess. So do these things just go on top of, because it looks like, I guess these just go on top, right? I thought that they fully replaced it, but I'm seeing now that they just sit on top, which is fine. I mean, doesn't add that much thickness, but this whole frame is like the steel part. The steel frame is one piece. In terms of weight, by the way, it doesn't really weigh anything more than any other multi-tool I've ever had. And I'll be honest, the only reason I ordered these brass scales is because I just wanted to order something. I can't do this with one hand. I don't know why I'm trying to force myself to do it with one hand. I don't need to hold that shut. I'm using the wrong screws too. So I wanted something. I wanted to order something besides the base model. And I wasn't sure about what other tools I might want to add on and stuff like that. So I got the brass because I thought that would look cool. And you know what? Brass does look cool. And this is going to patina and age. And I wish I was just using a regular screwdriver with a bit right now. But I see how this works. Okay. So we get rid of, that's why they gave us the extra screws. I just thought they were like, hey, have extra screws. But the flat tops mount flush with these. And I really like that it's laser cut. So you have the laser, kind of laser on logo, and then these are laser cut so you see it underneath. So that's pretty cool. I'm really, you know what? I did have kind of a sour taste in my mouth waiting so long for this, but I think this is a really kind of interesting tool. This clip can be mounted, by the way, anywhere you want on this thing, because they all use the same screws, this deep carry clip. And I'm just fumbling with this stupid wrench. But I'm really glad that I put the time in, and it was frustrating to have to wait so long. Again, me being unfamiliar with this process and how it works. But it's exciting to have it now, and to have a multi-tool that you can completely customize. I mean, I think that's the really cool part of this. You can completely customize, the whole loadout of this tool to be exactly as you want it, and that's what really drew me to the whole concept of it. So you'll definitely see a follow-up of this as I add more tools to it, as I plug and play, as I see what they have available. Okay, I guess I don't have to do this flathead screw here because I didn't watch the instructional video. I'm a schmuck. But yeah, I will definitely put a link to their website, if anybody's kind of interested in seeing the whole thing. And I think they have a series of video updates all through the production that you can check out. And you know, they come in like a black finish, a satin finish, and stuff like this. They've got some options. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. And all made in the USA, by the way. So I like supporting that. Small business. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm curious what everybody's thoughts are on this whole thing, on this kind of concept from Multitool, the customization factor of it. And I think it would be cool to, you know, especially, you know, if you guys go and check out the different kinds of options you have, and come back and comment, like, you know, what kinds of different tools would you like to see me try out in this thing? What different options do they have that you'd like me to get my hands on, and then, you know, put to practical use on this, so that we can really take a look and see. So anyway, thank you guys for joining. Oh, you know what I didn't cover? So the sheath, very high quality. It's real thick nylon. Can be just used as a belt loop, or you can put it through Moly compatible stuff with Pals webbing. Some heavy grade Velcro there. That's really good. Hold on to it. And it feels like there's got elastic on it, but I'm not sure why, because there's not in this. These are just side things you can put stuff in, because it is made, I think, really just for this. It's not sized, you know, you're not going to do anything else with it, but it holds this real well, and it feels like it's made very, 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 very well for this. I mean, it was made just for this, so it holds it nice and tight. And you know. So anyway, now back to what I was saying. So yeah, thanks for sharing this exciting moment with me. I'm really excited to carry it around in the shop and everything, and test it out, and see how it compares to some other multi-tools that I have. And very excited to see kind of what you guys would like to see me try out on it, you know, in future videos and stuff like that. So anyway, you guys are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back again real soon.